G'day, welcome back to Duxilla Gaming and Elmer Creek Farm. That's right, we are back and we're continuing on with our farming here now. We're back up and running. So let's go and get some stuff done. Right, now, what I'm going to go get done is I've got a whole pile of produce from the market, not the market, the factory to pick up and get rid of. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sell some of it, I think. Make some extra money because there's a couple of other things I want to do to the farm, similar to what we did in the last episode, and get this farm really cranking. So I'm going to head on over and get ready to collect some of those pallets, and then I'm going to head back over. We finished mowing the field 71 and put the grass in the silage fermenter. So this field over here to our left, that's now been mowed. So I've just moved the mower, the Big M, over to, there goes another temporary Australian. I moved the mower down to our other fields, and we've got that ready to mow down there. So I'm going to go over and set him up on a Courseplay course and get him to mow that. And then he'll be good to go. All right, so this is what we're going to grab out of here, and I'm going to take this straight over to the store and sell it all. We're not going to get the maximum price, but it will suffice what we need. Collect all that. Let's put that out. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the mower now. There we go. And we're going to quickly set up a course. So in here. Great job. Now we have updated our Courseplay as well. Jimmy's told me that there's been some changes. I haven't played with it since I've updated it, so we're going to sort of find that as we go. Multiple tools, no. Headland, round. I think is it round or smooth? I can never remember which one. Field margin. I thought you said the field margin was gone, Jimmy. Anyway, generate field work. No, it's not round. It's whoops. Smooth. That's what I want. And we're going to open and we're going to start job. Escape. Okay, so here he goes. He's off and running. Excellent. Right, we're going to head back over here now, and let's fill that up. So we're going to go and load up on our next trailer. There we go. Wait for it to fill up. Now there'll be a whole pile of stuff there, I think, at the moment. Well, maybe not. I haven't got the fruit on distribute either, so I need to get some fruit over. What have they got? I don't know. Let's have a look and we'll see. I may have run out of fruit. Where are we? Down. Where is it? It's stuck here between the orchards and the greenhouses, probably. Or is it right at the top? No, it's right at the top, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, we're out of fruit. All right, so that's what we need to do first, actually. In fact, let's just do it. I'm going to do it now. In fact, no, I'll do it off camera. What I'll do is I'll actually set all these to distribute. So we'll do that a little bit later. I'll just deal with what I've got to deal with at the moment. In fact, what I can do is I can actually go up to the warehouse and load up from the warehouse as well, because the warehouse has got a whole pile of stuff in there, if I remember correctly. So we'll go up there and have a look. All right, so up we go. There's our new orchards. All sitting there ready to go. Tickety boo. Not produced anything as yet. That's okay. Not a race. All right. The other thing I did want to do as well is I want to have a look while I'm here. I want to have a look at, whoops, in here. Now, what have we got? Nothing. Okay, all good. So I've got a couple of new trucks I want to want to buy as well. Never have too many trucks. Slow down my walking there. Right. Now, lemon jam. That'll do. Let's get rid of some lemon jam. There we go. Right. Just come and drive by, pick all that up. There we go. Now we'll head off and we'll sell this, and then we'll probably do another load or two and see how we go with that. So I just want to get a bit of extra cash behind us, so I can do a couple of changes to the farm. Basically, what I want to do is I want to implement the new production facilities from the Dragon Den Pack, as we've spoken about before, and get those up and running. So that's the plan at this point in time. I haven't been in cab. Oh, there we go. It wasn't too bad, actually. Normally, if you haven't been in the cab for a while, and yeah, it is stuttering a little bit, but it responded a lot quicker than what I expected, so that was good. Just going to take this over to the Aunt Emma's shop. I'm going to sell all this off. We'll take the shortcut up by the field as well. Just so we're not on the open road. We don't need to be on the open road to go to the shop. So, as you can see, we've got a fair amount. We've got some 4,800 litres of cherry juice, 1,800 litres of, God knows what that is, apple juice there. We've got lemon juice. We've got jam of all sorts. So, yeah. Should make us a princely little sum. It does make us a good amount of money, all this, and we've got so much of it stockpiled, it's not funny. Yeah, selling it off as we need it is probably not a bad thing. I mean, we can always just wait, but it's not always the optimal thing to do. Sometimes we just need a little bit of cash to help us get through. And we can just do that by coming over here and just selling it all off nice and easy. And there you go. So that was a nice easy $141,000. As you can see, it's very profitable. So we'll do one more load at least, because in that way we can get the maple syrup up and running as well, or the maple grove, and also the syrup house up and running. That's my plan for that. And then we can look at getting the other factory up and running that produces a whole pile of other stuff for us, the salad and stuff. Is that the factory? Can't remember the name of it, but anyway, we'll get into it. I think it's becoming all very obvious. I really do enjoy the Dragon Den pack. I think it's a great addition, and like I said before in the last episode, it is growing. There is going to be more additions to it. Black Dragon has said that he's expanding it more. I mean, that's why there's garlic in the game at the moment from the pack, but there's nothing to use it with. So yeah, so it is coming, which is great. Right, we're just gonna slip around in here, turn around. Very tight in here now. Okay. Come in here like that. Right. Set the trailers up for loading. Right, we are still loading the key layout, because basically one of the things we lost as well with the PC and everything is we lost our profile for the Stream Deck and everything else we use. So that was unfortunate, but it's something that we just deal with basically. Yeah, it's just one of those things. We've lost a whole pile of different things, but at the end of the day, we haven't lost all the most critical things, and basically we're pretty much up and running with most things, so it's not so bad. Right, a little bit more there because we're a little bit too far out. There we go. Yep, one full load. So we'll go off and get this. So 141,000 was the last load. Let's see what we're going to get with this load. And this is the stuff that Giants try taking away from us doing. So with the pallet problem, this is, I said in my rant, if you haven't watched my rants on one of the later Hort Belleron videos, no, I could quite easily get into a rant again. Giants added in and made a big thing of the production being part of the base game and all that sort of stuff, FS22, and then they go and nerf it, stealthily, mind you. And that caused a whole pile of kerfuffle and problems for the players. Now, then they also, I won't go into the details of what peed me off so much with it, but anyway, then not only on top of that, they then, when they finally did bring a fix out for it, they didn't fix it back to the original level of what it should be. So certainly the console players have been stymied significantly from it. And then they also go on to totally cock up the contracting. I know my mate Jimmy J has been throwing a lot of jibes out in relation to the contracting. He's running a multiplayer series on Twitch where it's basically a Monopoly competition or something like that. So there's a number of players, Smudo and DJ and a couple of other people I think are part of that series. And it's a competition, and part of the competition basically is to make money, and part of the way of making money was obviously doing contracts. But with the contracts broken, it's basically killed off part of that whole gameplay mechanism. And I know he's been quite vocal in his series on Twitch in relation to that, and I don't blame him. Another cock up by Giants. Giants, since the first version of FS, has been bringing new things in and breaking things at the same time. So, anyway. Alright, so our mower needs to be unloaded. It's got a full deck of grass, so we'll get to that a little bit later. I just want to get this going and start making some changes. So we need to also start looking at expanding our actual fields as well, because we just need to do some more field work. I mean, otherwise it's going to fast become just a series just purely on production, and while I don't have a problem with that per se at the moment, it may get a bit boring for all of you, so we certainly want to make sure we're doing some field work as well. So once I've set up all I'm doing now with the production, our push then will be to set up the fields and get all that up and running properly. So don't fret, we are going to get to that. So right, what have we got in here? I don't know how much stuff we've got here in the dairy. That's probably about it. All right, it's okay. So we've got 4,000 ice cream, 6,000 butter, 1,000 chocolate, and 2,000 cheese. Not too bad. Oh, that's the other thing I had to do too. I had to drop some fruit down, didn't I? So I can start production. Let's do a bit of that as well. We'll get some fruit down to the market, so as we can get some more product made. Right, now I'll turn you off, otherwise you're going to collect all these, and I don't want that. Right. So I'll swing by here. We'll pick all this stuff up. Okay, won't take long to fill these trailers up from here. Hope everyone is doing well. We're doing really well. We're really happy to be back and recording videos for the channel and for you. Have you missed us? Yeah, it is good to be back. Mind you, at the same time, it was nice to have a bit of a break and not have to worry about anything in relation to getting stuff done. But again, it was a bit annoying as well. But anyway, nonetheless, we are now back up and running, so it's all good. So we're going to drop this off and then get this production down here running again. We've also got the other orchard over on the other side of the railway lines too. I keep forgetting about it. I have to go over there and make sure we've do that out as well. All right. Now, if you don't remember as well, we also did fine-tune some of our drop-off points with some of our buildings. So we did make our unload points a little bit bigger in some cases, or move them in other cases. So, for instance, the spinnery, we moved the unload location around more to the front of the spinnery as opposed to at the side, just to make it a little bit easier to get to places. Sometimes it's, I mean, some of the placement was not even easily achievable just with a single trailer, like a single dog and pony truck trailer. So yeah, I don't have a problem with changing those out because oh, let's start to produce nicely, which is good. Yeah, so we yeah, don't have a problem with doing that at all. And we've done that for a number of things. We've also fine-tuned some based production units. So, for instance, the cows. Because we didn't have a single cow mod that we found that we liked, we modded the in-game version of the cow barns. So that's what we've done there. Where did you pick up a full load from? That rear trailer. That was quite tricky. I didn't know I had that much in there. Anyway, yeah. So we've done a bit of modding in that regard. So we've fine-tuned even some of the in-game stuff. So that's what we've done there. Production-wise, some things we sped up production a little bit as well, for full transparency. So some of the base game things that it's not out of a huge amount. We did, I think, basically everything is double pretty much. So most of the in-game default units is double the amount of cycles. So it does double the amount of processing a day. It doesn't create more for less or anything else like that, but it does do double the amount of processing. So where it may process, say, 80 cycles in a day, say for the spinnery, for the sake of the argument, we've set it to like 160 or maybe 200 in some cases. Depends on what the settings were. So yeah, that's what we've done there. So just so you're aware, but it just means that we're not hanging around and waiting for a lot of stuff in game. Oh, shut up. So it just means that we're sort of a little bit quicker in getting things done. Yes, okay, it's not how the game is meant to be and all that sort of stuff, and we've changed it a bit. But that's basically purely from a gameplay point of view to make sure that we're not sitting around waiting too long. And it's not an unreasonable change. Like, it's not as if I'm pumping out 50 times the amount of stuff. I certainly don't think. It just means that we get to do more things more often. Right. Collect some of the ones from this side. But yeah, anyway, so that's what we've done. So that's all well and good. But now you're fully informed. You know exactly what's going on. And for those that may have only just joined the series, welcome to the series. We do love this map and our customized version of the farm we created and all that sort of stuff, which has undergone some minor tweaks, obviously, recently. But yeah, we're enjoying our time. Yeah, I wonder why that's not working. Why aren't you working? Let's have a look. What are you missing? Got manure. Maybe you don't have water. Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in a water point here. Obviously, the one I've got down here is not quite reaching, so we'll just put another one in. It's okay. It's pretty much $100. That's not a big deal. Right. There we go. That's better. All right. That's now running. Should have checked that earlier. All right. I think this one down here is doing the same thing, so I'll put another one down here as well. All right, silo extensions, there we go, and put one in there like that. Right, there we go. Now you should be good to go. All right. What have we got in here? Drop this load off, and then we'll grab the other orchard, we'll pick that up, and then we'll come back and see if we can sell some more stuff. Oop, almost tipped it. Yeah, so that's, here comes the rain. Okay, fine. We're not doing any harvesting at the moment, so the rain's okay. We don't mind the rain. Whoops, I need to turn that off and that off. Right. The other thing I do need to talk about as well is I haven't spoken about because it came out just after the PC died. GTX has brought out his easy development mod again, and that's what we'll go to was in FS19 for setting up our games, all that sort of stuff. And I'm happy to say it is back. I am going to do a mod review on that, and yes, I know it's a bit late. Everyone else has probably already done their mod reviews and stuff like that. But you know what? It's worthwhile covering in depth. So I will be doing that as well. So hopefully I'll get that done the next day or so, and then we can have that out ready for you to watch. All right, cleared all that off. Now let's go to this other orchard, and we'll upload that, or the orchards. We'll also check in on the bakery. I don't think we've set the bakery up ready to start. No, I was thinking about pulling the bakery out as well, and putting in the bakery factory instead of the bakery. But I'll have to think about that a bit more, I think. All right. Yeah, a little bit of fruit up here. All right, so let's get you ready to go. We got another reasonable load. There's the bakery there. Right. Oh, just got through there in time, didn't we? All right. I haven't checked the spinnery actually. I need to check the spinnery and see how much it's got. I know in the last episode, just before we had the PC outage, we did a big load of wool to the spinnery. So I imagine there should be a fair stockpile of that still there processing. So I need to check that out. I do plan on putting in probably another spinnery once I start producing wool again. I mean, the wool was slowed down a little bit because we put new sheep barns in. Now obviously when I've had to put new sheep barns in, I've had to sell all the old sheep and buy new, so they're not at their most productive age at the moment, so for both wool and for reproducing. So that's why there'll be a little bit of a hiatus with getting any more wool out to a point, but we should be okay otherwise. All right, drop all this off. All right. Okay, get that last load off. Right, we'll leave you there. I'm going to go over and grab... okay, you're fine. Right. I'll grab you. And because you've actually got a fair... I don't know the way it... Oh, I may have done that from the course, but anyway. It misses a lot of stuff sometimes. Right, we're going to head on over. I'm going to take the shortcut through the fields. I don't normally like doing this too much, but today we'll do it. Another 240,000 litres of grass here, which will go into the silage fermenter, produce our silage for our cows, and then we'll be good. Go over through this way. That field's still got to be finished off, so that's okay. We can drive through that one. Now, our neighbours won't mind too much. Well, not that we're giving them much of a choice. Come through here. And we do respect our neighbours. We just take shortcuts where we can sometimes. Just look at that. And we're almost to the end of another episode. Oh, man, time flies, I tell ya. So what we'll do is once we've done all this, we'll transition to the next game day and we'll come back to you. The next episode will be the next game day, where we'll continue on. Hopefully we'll have some more stuff to do. We do need to do some more selling off and building. So we might just leave that for the next episode. We won't worry about doing that so much now. So we've got plenty of time up our sleeves in that regard. So, all right. Okie day. Just went past that trigger, didn't I? All right. Hopefully the feeder robot doesn't come out, because that causes no end of concern. There's runs in everything. Getting everything decoupled can be a pain then. But that's off and running. He's offloading, which is good. All right. We've got a whole pile of stuff up here that's got to be put away as well. Although I am waiting basically for the installation of our next thing. So let's have a look and see how much that's going to cost us. Production. Where is it? This one here, 120,000. That's not too bad. So we've got that there as well. Okay. All right. Now I'm not going to put that here. I don't think I'll. No, where I'm going to put the syrup house actually. But I can put it there, I suppose. What I need to do more so than anything else is get the maple up and running. So I can put one here. Like that. I can put one there like that. And I think I should have enough room down here for one here as well. And I'm going to put that, which way around am I going to put that? There. That way. There we go. All right. So we've got the maple up and running. So I'll set all that up. What else we got to do? That's it. So let's have a look at that. Go in here. Where are they gone? Oh, they don't come up in here, do they? Yes, I do. Maple sap. Right. So water is collecting water by the look of it. That one's not collecting water. That one is collecting water from the water thing. So we'll just get them up and running with making the sap. All right. So that should get going. All right. So we need to put a silo extension. Now, obviously, these do act as a greenhouse. That's okay. And there like that. And we should be good to go. Let's have a look again. Yeah, I'm not so sure it's actually working properly. But anyway, it's given some water, so that's fine. All right, excellent. That's that done. Now, what else was on our radar to do? not much, I don't think. Oh, we were going to put down... Right, what we're going to do is we are going to see about putting this down. Now, previously in my solo game, I actually had looked at putting it down over in here. These are in a co-located area, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad place to put it. It just creates a bit of a problem with transitioning around through here. My other option is possibly here. The tip side is at the back though, so if I put it here, I have to have enough room. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that one. I'm going to have to really think about where that's going to go. So I'm going to leave that to the next episode. I'll have a think about that now, about where I'm going to put it. Because I can put it in here, but I have to carve away a bit of the land in here. I'm not so sure I really want to be doing that again. Yeah, let me have a think about that one. We'll see what we do. I could put it in here, actually. That's what we could do. We could cut the trees down and put it in here. I think that's what we might do. We might cut those trees down and we might put it in here. So I might prep that area and we'll put that in. And then we'll come back next episode. We'll get this up and running. So that's what we'll plan on doing, I think. All right. So that's it for this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I was remiss in the last episode. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. We'd love to have you part of the channel. And make sure if you do press that subscribe button, you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. Don't forget to come and join us on Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. We're no longer on Twitch. We're not going to be going on to Twitch, certainly at this point in time. So I apologize for that. We're going to be streaming on YouTube and doing everything on YouTube exclusively at this point in time. So yeah, don't worry about the Twitch. It is still there. I haven't deleted it. So who knows? I'll let you know if that changes. So come and join us for all those. Certainly come and join us on Discord. We'd love to have you there as well. Don't forget you can support the channel as well via YouTube membership or Patreon, details down below. Always appreciated but not expected. But most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. See you all later. Bye.